Hi everyone, it's day 35 of the Left Day Challenge. The challenge today is to find a Christian mentor that will be able to help us with any sort of concern, decision, or discernment that we may have. So I read up a bit on what they're actually trying to trying to help get us to do. Now, from the last few, however, 30 odd days, I can see that the 40-day challenge is trying to, first of all, work on our heart towards our spouse, then work on ourselves, then work on our relationship again. And now it's starting to go to the next phase where it start to include more of our surrounding people as well. For example, or even more working on the spouse themselves towards exhibiting the Christian characters. So it's basically to do with work on us, work on myself, work on us again, and then now work on her and also people around us. So the task yesterday was to commend her on the Christian character, so that's to build her up. And the task today is to find a Christian mentor or mentor so that we can have someone to go to when we have any sort of questions, decisions, or anything that we need a bit of, I suppose, advice from. So instead of us, obviously the task also is that we need to pray with the person and pray to God, to help us with the decision. So I'll give you an example. This is actually very important. We have been very fortunate to have a home group whereby a few fellow Christians family actually gather together, and in there is actually a mentor, Christian mentor that is 10 years ahead of us. So in their life, we can pretty much see a lot of the Christian or Christ blessing in their life, and also Christ's character in them as well. So we'll be very fortunate to have this mentor all this while in fact all our Christian life. So we actually had in the past, following the mentor, going to a different church like for 3-4 years, even though it's quite far away from our home, and just to be close to them so that they can be part of our life. So in this particular church we had the same thing as well. So because of that, I think we pretty much complete this task here. And there are examples where sometimes when we have something that we're not sure of, and by sharing it in the group, everybody will say, "Oh no, that is common, you're bound to see this, so don't worry so much." And that actually make us feel a lot better after we know that other people has been through the same issue, and that issue seems to be big before is no longer a big issue. So the key point here is not to keep troubles, concerned, any sort of unsure decision to yourself. Always share it among the fellow Christians, because they may have been through it. They may have other resources that will help you to get you out of that hold. So so at the end of the day, you're not alone, and that's very important for a Christian sort of a family whereby we have other Christians members to support us and to continue to grow us, and also and that in turn will help us to help others when it is time for others to need our help. So with that said, day 36, here I come. Thank you.